In this video, we're going to talk about three stocks that are all strong buys. Now, they're all biopharmaceutical stocks right now. Now, they're not all penny stocks, but they're all stocks that are at or near their 52-week lows that all have a 200% upside. So stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I'm Richard Allen. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching this video. I make at least 2 videos per day here on this channel, and I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already and hit that notification bell so you get notified each and every time we post here on the TipRanks YouTube channel. But in this video today, we're going to talk about 3 stocks that are all a strong buy. They're all in the biopharmaceutical industry, and they are exciting plays because they're at or near their 52-week lows right now, and they all have a 200+% upside. So the first company on the list is Zogenix, ticker symbol ZGNX. This is a company that is a small cap biopharmaceutical tech company. And what they're doing is they're doing some amazing research with anti-seizure drugs. Now, my mom, when she was alive, had epilepsy. So this is something that is close to my heart. I really appreciate what this company is doing. And they're doing some really cool stuff. This company is in the process of making a supplemental new drug application for the FDA for a drug called Fintepla to expand the label for treating Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, a rare seizure disorder. Now, this drug, Fintepla, is something that is being used to treat Dravet syndrome right now. So they're trying to expand the use case for this drug, and it seems like they're having some really good headway here. The supplemental NDA is expected to be completed during the third quarter of 2021. Now, let's dig into the numbers a little bit for Fintepla. The company's total Fintepla sales hit $17.5 million during the quarter for a sequential gain of 42%. It's a pretty good gain there. As of the end of the second quarter, the company reported 290 unique prescribers of the drug, a 22% sequential gain. So this is growing. They're also applying for an NDA in Japan by the end of this year. So this is really good news as well. Despite these signs of positive progress, ZGNX shares are down 41% over the past 12 months and are hovering just above the 52-week low of $14.03 per share. The fall in share price has come as the company continues to run consistent EPS losses, while Fintepla revenue is only now ramping up. Now, here's what a recent analyst has to say about Zogenix. The U.S. launch continues to gain momentum, which gives an incremental confidence in the longer-term prospects of Fintepla franchise in DS, Dravet syndrome, and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. Management highlighted increasing momentum throughout the second quarter of 2021 and noted that the month of June had the highest number of new patients referred to the REMS program to date. Should the pandemic impact remain relatively muted, we expect the Fintepla launch in DS to continue to gain momentum throughout the remainder of 2021. He continued, "We continue to believe the ZGNX shares trade at an attractive entry point, particularly following another quarter of positive, accelerating launch progress." Now, let's jump over to the analyst ratings for Zogenix. Again, ticker symbol there is ZGNX. This comes with a strong buy, like we talked about, based on 9 analyst ratings, 7 buys and 2 holds, with an average upside, take a peek at that, at 205%. That is exciting upside. That is a tripling from where the stock price is at right now. So very exciting news there for Zogenix. All right, second company on the list is Harpoon Therapeutics. This is a biopharmaceutical research company with a focus on clinical stage immunotherapy. The company is working with T cells to develop a new class of medications that will engage the patient's immune system to combat cancers and other disease conditions. Harpoon has a proprietary platform, tri-specific T-cell activating construct, or TriTac, informing its research approach, and has 2 drug candidates leading the research pipeline. Both of these drugs are in clinical trials. The company has 4 other drug candidates in early stages of development and maintains an active preclinical research program. In a recent update on the HPN 424 program against prostate cancer, Harpoon related data showing anti-tumor activity, including circulating tumor cell reductions, step dose regimens has successfully escalated to higher doses, and the drug was safe and well tolerated by patients. The company is on track to initiate the dose expansion cohort of the phase 2 trial by the end of this year. Despite these ongoing trials and early data, the company's stock plunged 41% so far this year and is currently hovering close to its 52-week low of $9.15. According to Leerink analyst Jonathan Chang, the current low price represents a buying opportunity. Chang says, as his bottom line, we still like this stock, and gets into details. HARP summarized recent progress and reiterated guidance for data and trial milestones for the remainder of the year. Data updates across the pipeline are expected in the second half of 2021. We continue to believe the combination of small size, extended half-life, and stable structure positions HARP's TriTech platform favorably within the highly competitive biospecific landscape. We have a positive long-term outlook on the stock based on HARP's differentiated platform and catalyst-rich second half of 2021. All right, let's jump over to see what the analysts have to say about Harpoon Therapeutics Incorporated, ticker symbol HARP. Again, 9 ratings, 7 buys, 2 holds, with an average upside of 217%. Another stock that could potentially triple over the next 12 months. Pretty exciting stuff there for Harpoon Therapeutics. All right, last but not least is Spectrum Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol SPPI. This is a biopharmaceutical play again. This company specializes in acquiring and developing late-stage medications and guiding them through the approval process and into the commercial use. Spectrum's 2 leading products are Rolontis and Poziotinib. Rolontis is a long-term G-CSF used in treating chemotherapy-induced neutropenia, a serious complication for cancer patients. Poziotinib is a treatment for solid tumors. It is an orally administered irreversible TKI. For investors right now, the fate of Rolontis is the key point here. Spectrum filed the biologics license application in December of 2019, and in October 2020, the FDA deferred action on the application. This month, the FDA sent Spectrum a complete response letter, or CRL, on Rolontis, rejecting the application. So that doesn't sound fantastic, but let's read on. The CRL, or complete response letter, held both good and bad news for the company. On the negative side, the FDA noted deficiencies related to manufacturing and informed the company that it will need to inspect the manufacturing facilities again. Spectrum is seeking clarification on what exactly the FDA wants in relation to the new application. On the positive side, the CRL made no mention of safety or efficacy issues with Rolontis. Spectrum is optimistic that it can meet the agency's demands on manufacturing and get the application back on track. In the meantime, Spectrum continues to pursue Poziotinib program. The company reported positive data from Zenith 20 clinical trials in patients with brain metastases resulting from a non-small cell lung cancer. Spectrum aims to apply later this year for FDA approval for Poziotinib as a treatment for NSCLC. Overall, the company's stock is down 34% over the past 12 months. This drop includes a sudden fall of 21.5% following the announcement of the CRL. But again, that CRL, that complete response letter from the FDA, wasn't necessarily all bad. It gives Spectrum an idea of what they need to do, and they think they can follow through with what the FDA needs and get everything back on track. So this is good news. A 5-star analyst, Edward White from H.C. Wainwright, says the company is requesting a Class A meeting with the FDA, with a meeting likely to occur in mid-September. In our opinion, we continue to believe the data for Rolontis is strong, and we are confident that Rolontis will be approved. However, we are moving our commercial launch expectations back by 1 year. We now anticipate a Rolontis launch in 2022 with $5 million in sales that year, growing to sales of $220 million in 2026. All right, SPPI, Spectrum Pharmaceuticals, has a strong buy based on 3 analyst ratings with an average upside. Again, another stock with over 200% potential over the next 12 months, 207% here. Essentially for Spectrum Pharmaceuticals. Guys, let me know which one of these companies is your favorite. Is it Spectrum Pharmaceuticals? Is it Harpoon? Or is it Zogenix? I would love to hear from you down in the comments. All of these stocks have an over 200% potential over the next 12 months. I personally like Spectrum Pharmaceuticals because I think that complete response letter there isn't necessarily a negative for this company. And I believe once they have that all sorted out, this will be an almost immediate 20% jump or so in the stock price. And again, that share price for Spectrum Pharmaceuticals is pretty low. It's under $3 per share, and those stocks tend to move a little bit faster than some of the others. So, guys, thank you so much. That's my opinion. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I would love to hear yours down in the comments. As always, I do this every day, Monday through Friday. So if you aren't subscribed already, please go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in the next one.